do think that, like, we started saying she doesn't go out until we say something about it. She used to sit at the door and not run out with us.
Good.
Hey!
Sit.
Stop it! You're looking at me kicking now, aren't you?
Yeah.
But that, and you know, the other thing I've noticed as well is she's whining at the door, runs out, then looks at me like, are you going to call me in for chicken? I go,
That's what you've convinced her.
yeah. So I feel like I've accidentally trained her to react. And then, I've stopped now, do I get something?
That's exactly what you've done.
Yeah.
So then, this might be a silly question. What has she done to earn this?
In general?
Yeah, because she sees that there, and that is the payment. So she's already looking at that and she's thinking, it's going to be good.
Yeah.
And she's not done anything yet, and she's already seen the jackpot. So if she did behave to a very high standard, that might only be because you've already shown her all of that chicken.
Yeah. The reason why she kicked off so badly at that other dog yesterday was because I didn't have a toy or I didn't have chicken. You know when I said to you on the phone, we feel like we've really got somewhere with the reactivity, we can walk past cars, we can walk past dogs and people now. Well, I was thinking, well, yeah, because I've got chicken with me, or if I've got a ball with me.
You're distracting her.
Yeah, so yesterday when we just walked out, we've not done that for a long time, and it just showed how much, really, we haven't done anything. It's just been distracted.
Yep, because here now, you haven't got chicken in front of her face and there's no focus towards you. She's just wandering, her head is just everywhere. Yes, there's lots of smells in here, but she doesn't know what she's here for yet, and at the moment, she's just wandering constantly. So try to give her an instruction for me.
Sit.
And there, as you've said that, you're pulling in. And the other thing is, your lead is all tangled up, which breaks the trust. So you're saying to her there, we don't trust you, we're holding you in place. But the minute you do relax, she's off. Attempt to put her on here, laying down, facing this way.
Okay.
The best of your ability.
Come. Lay down. Down. Down.
Why are you raising your voice to her? She's not even done anything wrong yet.
She's not listening to me.
And does raising your voice usually make her listen?
Usually I go down, 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 down.
So why don't you just go straight to the top end then, and then we'll see what the result is. She's not going to do it.
So you go down.
Is that top end? She's done it.
Good
Fantastic.
girl.
Then we're going to build some trust. Drop the lead. She's already up again. Straight back. Are you nervous?
Yeah.
About?
I just don't trust her. I feel like she's going to jump that, run off into the road, going to bite you.
Right, let me go and close that bottom gate then for a minute. If we're concerned that she'll run out onto the road. Try again for me.
Right.
Try again, yeah.
Drop it and make it run there.
No, put her on there first.
Oh,
Once she's calm and stable, you can then let go of the lead.
Right, okay. Finger. Up. And finger. Down.
A bit better, but look at her
Down.
elbows. Just be patient. So Josh, initially, you go and take a seat there for me. We'll see if that changes anything. Which it did. So put her straight back on there.
Come on. Up. Down. No. Come on. Up. Lay down. Down.
She's not listening. So I'm going to have a turn. This is going to be fun. As soon as you started to walk away, she started to pant a bit heavier.
I
She's thinking about challenging me. And if she had more confidence, she would have already done it. She would have already done it.
Oh, right, so she is a bit nervous.
Mm-hmm. But it's within the breed. I expect her to be nervous of a new handler if she's not been taught correctly on how to present herself in society and in public of the highest standard. But if you notice, I'm not saying anything to her. There's no point in me speaking to her yet because you've tried speaking to her for all that time and got no response. So we just have to be patient. She's not. She's just good at manipulating situations to please herself. She's frightened of losing control, of being in control of every single situation that you've put her in life. Whereas now you've handed me the lead and I'm speaking to her in dog language, she knows full well what I'm saying to her. And because you're her comfort blanket, she looks at you and she says, are you going to let him take control of this situation like this? Lay down, just because I'm putting a little bit of gentle lead pressure on the lead. What she'd rather do is bite me to make the problem go away. Yeah. But even then, I'd still make her lay down. So her using her teeth, normally she thinks is going to get her out of a situation. This time round, she's laying down whether she likes it or not. This is when she starts to challenge me, when she looks at me, starts licking her lips and is turning to stand in front of me to try to build conflict with me. But here, I'm not trying to build any conflict with her. I'm just giving her a clear instruction that she needs to lay down. And see how she turns into me every single time. Try and keep her eyes on me to try and intimidate me. It's not going to work. Trying to position myself not in front of her so that she doesn't have to challenge me. Because here I'm not trying to suppress her. It's a simple instruction, which is lay down, keep yourself still. You won't get into any trouble. But because you've bribed her into these positions before, she wants a whole bag of chicken to have to lay down for 2 seconds. Whereas I'm offering her nothing. She's got to lay down because a human said so. She's doing better than the Malinois that I had in today.
In what way?
That dog already came up the lead and tried to bite me. So she's doing all right. So as she turns into me to challenge me, I'm just directing her away from conflict. There, she's challenging me again. And for me, if we can't convince her to lay down and be calm and stable without any distractions, how are we going to tell her to lay down once we've got dogs in the room? Because there's no distractions here and she's already saying, I'm not willing to be calm and stable in this environment. I'm going to intensify it a little bit now by putting my hand on her and gently trying to manipulate her. Good girl. Almost. She's not down yet. Good girl. Well done. And now she's trying to escape. So rather than looking at me and acknowledging that I'm in control, she's trying to get out of the situation straight away. So I'll wait here. I'll wait to see if I can get some engagement. Good girl. Well done. So after all that, what was the point in her fighting me all that time? Yeah. There was none. But I have to be patient. I'm not going to start clicking and pointing and bribing the dog to do the behaviour. And now if I see any instability within this behaviour, I have to correct it. Because I've said lay down. I didn't say lay down and then start to move. I didn't say lay down and start to whimper and whine. The instruction was lay down and that's it. Then I will start to build distance, duration, and then distractions. You're coming with me. Right, let me go and retrieve a dog. You just wait there. Would you have expected her to already be reactive towards him?
Yeah.
So why is she not reactive? Exactly. Good girl. Princey, come here. Good boy. Down. Good girl, good girl. There's nothing wrong with this dog. Down. Now I'm giving her verbal instructions because I have clarity that she understands what is that she needs to do.
What I was just going to say was that sometimes with Athena, I feel like she's unpredictable. Like sometimes she'll...
I don't think she's unpredictable. I think she's very, very predictable.
Okay.
Very predictable. I thought she was going to lay down by choice there. So now this is more of a challenge because I've taken her away from you. she's now reluctant to go back down again. Yes, I don't think she's unpredictable. I think you struggle to read her and understand how to communicate accordingly depending on what she's doing. But she had the choice to either go to the dog or come to you, and she left the dog. Good decision in my opinion. Yeah. Did you see how she looked at him then? She was like, oh my God, has he just left me next to this dog? Because she doesn't know how to present herself to other dogs. She'll be fighting no dogs in here because I'm in control, because I'm giving her clear instructions of what to do. If that intensifies, I will correct it. So I need another dog in the room for more of a challenge. Stern, come over here. Lay down. Lay down. In your own time. She's not had a pop at him. Is she even looking at him? Is she even bothered about him? Would you say she's interested in him? I wouldn't say she is.
I would say she's terrified right now.
She's terrified.
She's like...
I'd say she's under my control. She'll do whatever I say. She's following instructions. And I'm not having to shout at her. I'm not clicking them. My other dog's out. Fantastic. Come on, Buzz. Listen, lay down. Down. Well, when was the last time you had her around 3 strange dogs and told her to behave herself? How would you feel if you just got thrown into the deep end? How would you feel if you got thrown into the deep end like this?
Yeah.
Does it look like I'm stopping her from doing anything to these dogs?
No. So, oh, it's gorgeous.
She's not interested in other dogs. She's just looking for guidance and leadership. I don't know why he's facing that way. Good girl. Her ears are back, she's respectful, she's looking at me. What is it that I've offered to this dog? Why all of a sudden she's not interested in these dogs? Leadership. I've not offered her any chicken or a ball. This is about me showing you that it is all about you. You have to be firmer and sharper with this dog and learn to read her. Good girl. She's
not sure at all, is she?
she's working it out, but she's perfectly fine. Good girl. Look, she's turning to me.
Over time, she would be more confident to just walk past.
She's confident now. She's confident now. Come on. Good girl. She just needs more leadership. Look. I'm not pulling her anywhere. She wants to be with me. I've got no chicken or anything. She wants to be here because she feels safe and secure. I'm in control. Look, she's not pulling me anywhere. Come on, this way. She keeps looking at who? Well, what do you expect her to do? Of course she will. Do you think she's just going to say, right, I'm okay with dogs like that? How? For me, she's already done really, really well to build enough tolerance to tolerate these 3. To not keep looking at them, a little bit of a side eye, pretty normal for a dog that's reactive. Good girl. But I'm not holding her in place. She can make any decision she wants here. Launch at the dogs, run to you, run out there, bite me. Look, she's looking, she's taking in the information in the correct way. She makes a mistake like that, I'm there to guide her, and she knows to go back to being calm and stable again. Put your right hand onto the lead there, and then push a little bit. Well done. You see how she turns into you?
Yeah. What's that then?
That's her just getting in your face, whereas I wasn't allowing that. I was manipulating her the whole time to be facing forwards. I didn't do that. Did you see me do that? It was more like that. And this is all relationship based.
Yeah.
But look how long it took me to get her down there. Well done.
Yeah.
Nice. Better. And this is just because she doesn't want to lose control.
Yeah.
She's okay doing it at home, but this is a strange environment.
Me, when you said that she would bite, she wouldn't do that to me, would she? Or would I have to consider that's a possibility?
Depending on the circumstances. Well done. I would hope not if she's clever enough, but let's say you're trying to manage her like this because there's a dog here barking at her. At that point, she might then say, I've had enough of you trying to manage me. So, just to clarify, if you've got some kind of control from this down, drop your lead and then walk away. She's already up, straight back down again. What is that? Bad habits. That does not work. Do you know how many people have done that to their dogs in here today? I've lost count. Do you know how many dogs laid down when the owners did that? None. When you get there, just stand beside her, be patient. Reward. Oh, nope, don't reward because she's demanding it. Straight back into your down. Once you're comfortable, I'm going to bring another dog back in. Once you are comfortable, I'm going to bring another dog in. Haha, there's your answer. Yeah, exactly. Yes, please. What are you doing? Close. Well done. Good timing. Down. Good boy. So, we have one last test. When I start to play with him, she needs to still be calm. You need to convince her, even though he's in drive and wanting to play, she's got to stay like that. Good boy. Good lad. Good. Good boy. Would that normally trigger her to bark? Yeah, just keeping her calm, keeping her stable, using the same methods as me, just a little bit of compulsion, guidance and manipulation. Yeah, just test it, have a guest round at the house, make sure she's calm. When a guest comes in, it's distance, duration and distractions in that order.
Distance,
duration and distractions in that order. Everything will change.
Okay. Yeah.
It will all make a lot more sense when you have the confidence to come straight through that door, put her on there, I bring my dog straight in, maybe, hopefully, she has a little bit of a tantrum and you learn how to manage her when she's at top end, if that makes sense. What we had outside your house the other day, we need to learn to manage her before she gets to that point, and if you fail to communicate with her what your expectations are in the build up to that, how to bring her back down very quickly. But here today, because I'd already convinced her to be calm and stable, by the time she saw my dogs, they weren't a problem.
Yeah. So practice in place for a significant amount of time.
Yep, regardless of where you are, regardless of what the distractions are, will prep your dog for reality outside.
Okay.
Are we feeling more confident?
Yes. Yes.
In comparison to the other dog training, assessments and first lessons?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Because now you can see this dog, there's nothing wrong with it. If you fail to change, that might be the issue and the concern, but not the dog itself.
Yeah.
So it's all on you now.
Yeah.
Because I know it's a good dog, and I know she's manageable. What about you, Josh? Yeah, but he can hold you accountable because he's going to say, look, we've seen the dog can do it. So it's all about your abilities to change quickly if you want to enjoy this dog.
Yeah.
If you don't, and you want to just sit in the house with her whinging and whining all day and then take her around the block and she's going mental, that's up to you.
Nobody wants that.
But if we get clarity very quickly in who you are to the dog, why you're valuable, what her purpose is within your household, we can then start going outside, working on loose lead walking, recall, socialisation out in a realistic environment, start to have fun with the dog, start to channel all of its drives and natural desires into positive things.
Yeah, sounds good.
Happy?
How?
If you look on there, it says behaviour, obedience, socialisation. If we don't get the behaviour in order, there's no way that dog's going to follow your obedience instructions. If it doesn't follow the obedience instructions, there's no way we can socialise it. So I got her behaviour in order when she was challenging me, and not following my instructions. She then trusted me to do the obedience instruction, which was laid down. I could then socialise her with my dogs. But I couldn't just socialise her without going through that process. If you've got the confidence to get a slit lead on her and try to bring her to a good understanding. Now, because you've got chicken, look at all the focus. Which I want that focus without the chicken. But this is good because she's done all of that to then get the fun part. So this is good now. What I want you to do is take your hands out of your pockets. Yeah, be neutral. Then you mark and reward. Yeah, see, bad habit. So what have you learnt then?
We are the problem. Basically.
But are you more confident though? Because you have to be happy with how she's just handled that deep end situation.
She was in the deep end. She's never been around 3 straight dogs, ever.
She has, she went to puppy class.
Yeah, until she got attacked.
Oh, I don't care.
But yeah, that's what I call group socialising. Not them jumping all over each other, saying hello, being friendly, none of that. Just being tolerant.
Coexisting.
Yeah, just being tolerant. Even if you went out on a walk, I still wouldn't expect them to be jumping about with her, running around and challenge her and nipping her and playing. I just expect them to walk together. I don't want any competition.
Yeah,
100%. Look, she's doing it now. She's just done all of that good stuff to then start doing this. The problem you've got at the moment is you do this without doing any of that first. So you're just doing it backwards. Capiche?
Yeah.
So you got work to do. But that's the right attitude to have rather than stressed out, anxious.
Yeah.
Be excited to go out there and achieve things with your dog.